So I was in the East Rand area recently and decided to search for tattoo studios near me. So Google led me to a studio with nearly 400 customer reviews and an impressive 4.9 out of 5 star rating. They've been in business for over 15 years and their digital landscape is in pretty good shape overall. But here's the thing, when I ran a DigitalWideScan on their digital presence, some critical gaps started to show up. These gaps, if addressed, could significantly enhance their visibility and optimize their marketing efforts. The good news is they're in a perfect position to implement the 7-11-4 content strategy, which I've specifically mapped out for this studio. And this strategy could be rolled out and start making a difference within 2 weeks. So if you're curious about the 7-11-4 strategy, how it works, and why it's so effective, I've included a link in the description for you to dive deeper. Alright, enough talk. Let's jump in and start getting shit done. The board you see here in front of you is a snapshot of their digital landscape. I usually start by grabbing the 3 Things in 5 Places book that gives me an overview of why that thing is important. It comes with a checklist that I can run through and identify pain or gain points with the highest priorities that a business owner should know about. If we start off with search engine over here and we check it against a checklist, we're basically going to look at valid SSL certificate and configuration, wording or copy, keywords, descriptions, tagging, etc. And then Google My Business or Google Business Profile, Google Analytics, social media profiles, etc. that need to be completed. Take a page out of this book, then you basically get it broken down a little bit more to another level. I've still tried to keep it sweet and short. So typically the format here is the priority, in this case being thing number 1, valid SSL certificate and configuration, the hazard if you don't have it, the solution, and the result that it'll give you. I'm not going to go in detail about this. The book is available to you. I'll leave it in the description in a link that you can download. So we go down and we check on all the tattoo businesses slash shops, then you'll find them all over here. So I basically went and I sat kind of sorta in very central, so around Kempton Park area or Croydon area, and I did the tattoo shops near me, and this is basically what came up. And here you'll see all the companies. Look at that. AweTattoo and Lifestyle Studio, 381 reviews, 4.9 ratings. Tattoo shop, 15 years plus in business. 55, 121, 207. Style Ink Tattoo, 7 plus years in business. Tattoos and Body Piercings by D, 326, 4.9, and 7 plus years in business. The screen is blurred over here intentionally because it's one of the software tools, AI tools that I use, which is a SERP, SEO, website and social media channels crawler. And it basically gives me an overview of the most important places that affect the performance of this business's digital landscape. So looking at this, unfortunately won't be sharing anything, but what I'd usually do is when I sit with a business owner, I will go through these metrics, go through the analytics and everything, so that they're aware of any gaps or opportunities. And off the cuff, what I can tell you here is their mobile speed is good, their domain authority is good, their sitemap is good, keywords, backlinks, SSL certificate is valid, no blacklists. I mean, they've got a great profile over here. Well done to them. They've got very good housekeeping over here. It's very impressive. This is a great tool, and no, they are not sponsoring this video at all. It's very helpful when I want to look at unique visitors, visits, bounce rate, average visit length, page views per visitor, mobile visits, social visits, paid search visits, and the list goes on. They'll also give me alerts on anything that changes in the landscape, which is really cool because you can respond very quickly. So when it comes from a tasks perspective, I wouldn't create any tasks in this area, SERP or SEO. I think they're doing very well as it is. We can go on to the next section, being reviews. And for reviews, what's important is the quantity, the rating, the frequency, and the owner's response. Another thing, like a concierge, I have like an interceptor, if you want to call it that, type of mail that from an ethical perspective can intercept a review which could be a complaint before it goes public. The business owner will basically have the opportunity to resolve any complaints or issues that possibly were outliers or just something that is unfortunate and was not intentional. And also there's some automation software that's available. If we start off, we can see they have 381 reviews, a 4.9 rating. If we go to the reviews, I always start with newest. And I can see here 2 days ago was the last review. My wife and I, very good review. Best tattoo studio, nice people who know what they're doing. Friendly service, good, and a reply. 4 months ago, very professional. Awesome response from the owner. Another one 5 months ago, response from the owner. 6 months ago, response from the owner. 6 months ago, good review. Response from the owner. 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. It's great. This guy even said, "It's a shame you have to pay so little for such good work. Truly the best." If that's not a good review, then I don't know what is. So many good reviews. Look at this. So many good reviews. Is there a negative review here somewhere? I'm not looking to slam them here at all. I just like to see how bad reviews or negative reviews are handled. There's a 4. Just a 4. So it was nothing bad. So I think this is just this person's bar is very high. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm not going to go on any longer. I'm happy. These guys seem to be brilliant. I'm a believer at this point. Check their reviews out, the photos, everything. Really cool. Let's get back. So when it comes to reviews, I think what I would do is just have like a concierge type service thing here, where they can basically have a mailer where they're asked to have their service rated and all that. They probably have that already, but it can actually handle any conflict or anything like that before it goes public. Other than that, I wouldn't take any tasks. I don't think any tasks are important enough to take into a sprint. Right, so if we move on to the next section, being their website. So the most important things over here is to develop goal-oriented pages, to develop a monetization strategy, and then to have some audit tools over the digital landscape so you can keep tabs on what is happening. So if we start off and we look at their website, we see their layout is very nice. I really dig it. I think it's very neat and tidy, and they've got the icons up here, everything, the coloring scheme and all that. It's great UX and UI as well. There they have the contact number and an email, very straightforward. There's a call to action. Here you know exactly what's happening, so this is goal oriented. Yeah, they give you a little bit of a rundown of who they are, what they do, a bit of a mission and vision and all of that. Here's a bit of a summary, very nice, straight to the point, professional. Here's the team, very cool. I like their stories as well. There's a bit of a bio thing we'll get to. And here's some proof of work. All of this is on their website and many other places as well. It just give you enough over there for you to see what their abilities are and everything. And get your tattoo, get in touch. There they got call to action, very nice. They have some more information, some links, and their location, socials, and all of that. Although I think they can actually add their other icons. I think that would be a good idea because they have some really cool content. Yeah, they chat about why, where, and the types of styles. This is really cool. You can go read up about this. Very cool. I read the stories over here. Very interesting. I can relate to some of this shit over here. that some of them have been through. Really cool. The story that they have over here. You should go and check it out. So basically this is Bernadette Biddle, and these are her styles. And then Tiana Skutsia, also story. His styles, you can go read up on that. And then Tony Barcelos, story, and his styles. Awesome. Now what I'll do over here, here's a great opportunity for them. I did not see a YouTube channel, and what I would do is, you guys, if you check out all my other content and everything, you see that we have quite a crazy strategy around the 7-11-4. So that's 7 hours of content over 11 touch points that people basically consider or look at before they buy or before they buy again from you. And what I would do over here, I really like that they have all the facts out over here, and it's I mean, these guys have been in the business for quite some time. They really know what's cooking in this area. And what I would do is I would actually set up a bit of an interview and ask them some questions around this. Obviously things that's worthwhile speaking about on camera. And I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, I'd spice it up a bit and I'd put them possibly all three on camera and just like have a good conversation going and all that stuff. And it'll be nice for the viewers just to get to know them a bit, you know, in a different kind of setting, and just understanding how they work and things like that. And I'd dig to hear some stories that they might have as well that you usually wouldn't see on the website or the other channels. So I'd let them talk around some of these things. I'd ask them some questions around this. What is their process? How do people book? How do they pay? You know, things like that. How do the vouchers work? Are they operating hours? Yeah, aftercare and everything. And I mean, they can talk through this, possibly of some stories as well that they know of, that they've experienced, where people haven't done proper aftercare and what could happen and things like that. I'm sure there's some wacky stories that could come out of there. And then touch-ups, how they do what they do and everything, and also stories that come out of that, which I think really brings out, or will accentuate their experience over the hours that they've put into their craft. And then typically the procedure on the day of appointment, so I think that's pretty cool as well. So now what happens is, when people are interested in certain at certain stages of the sales, sales cycle or the experience, then what they can actually do is send a link, and this link is 30 seconds to a minute long videos that have a nice visual and audio and all of that to it, and it goes toward the 7 hours of content, talking over 11 points, and that basically ends up as the automation. Okay, so what I would do here, I would put an intro video up over here in the banner somewhere. I really think that'll be a great touch. And these people, they have a shitload of videos and photos and things like that, content. There's so much content. Working with the right people, they could get so many hours together very quickly. So I'd do that as a task. this over here, I would possibly just extend on these in a blog maybe or something like that. I think they already have that, so I speak under correction now. I don't want to talk too much around this if I haven't gone to explore that too far. So let's just put that in the parking lot right now. These guys can just work on like serious optimization, speed and scaling. I would like to interview her and just have her chat a bit about a few like strategic questions and things like that. I'd like to interview him as well. Oh, I'm going the her him way, hey. I would like to interview, let me take that back, sorry, let me be correct here, PC, Bernadette Biddle. I'd like to interview Tiernas Kutsia, and I'd like to interview Tony Barcelos. And yeah, put that on video and all that stuff. Doesn't have to be too seriously produced, too expensive or anything like that. I mean, I think you can do it pretty easily with a nice 4K. So yeah, that's basically that. And then what I'll do here is I would work on the 7-11-4 content. I might just put something together and leave a link down below in the description, and you can have a one-pager that basically gives you some key points on the 7-11-4 content that'll be best suited for these folks. Yeah, let's just survey there. Let's say 7-11-4. Let's say interview. Yeah, why not, man? Let's do that. And then let's just add another 2 over here. Yeah, so that's what I'd do. I'd add these as tasks, and then do some estimation on how long it'll take and everything. Right, let's go to the next section, which is channels. And for channels, it's typically the same. We're basically looking at managing posts. So we got to look at some scheduling, the pattern, the type of content, and when you post it. It's all about consistency, and then amplifying and scaling. So if we start off with YouTube, I did not find their YouTube channel. So I don't know if they have it or if they've done it under a different name or something like that. But I would definitely recommend that they create a profile with all the essential details, their content strategy set up. If they haven't already, this is what I would do to help them out. I definitely think they're worth it, these guys. Yeah, I go again, the fucking, not the PC shit again, I'm sorry. They're definitely worth going balls to the wall. So that's basically what I would do. Just get a whole lot of the stuff sorted out, get the channel set up, get the configuration done, get config done and all that. Yeah, I think this is for them. I don't know, they're probably super busy. I wouldn't imagine that they have time for all of this. And I know film crews, production crews, all that stuff are silly fucking expensive. So yeah, I'd like to help them out with a plan over here that's not going to break the bank, and most importantly can get done chop. I mean, we can do a shitload of content over here. I have an idea actually for them to get 7 hours of content over 11 topics within 1 to 2 weeks. Pepsi challenge or Coke challenge. And we go to Facebook. Looks like they created a group, which is really clever, really awesome. And I dig that they did this. Check that picture. That's like the coronavirus bacteria thing. And they're tuning it. You know what they're tuning it, guys. You can leave in the comments what you think they're tuning it. Let's see if you're South African and what told you prot. Awesome. So you can see over here, public group, 6,500 members. This is fucking insane. So they have such a contact list and email list. I think it's just crazy. There's so much opportunity here for them, and I'm sure they're doing this already. I wouldn't imagine that they have so many contacts, so many followers and all of that, and so many customers and they don't send out like mails to let them know about new things that they're doing, to get them back for some touch-ups or for some photo shoots, and just first responders, second responders, third responders, things like that. But what I would do, just for safety's sake, I would say contact list, email list, strategy. I'd say let's just do that. Let's work on that. They probably have this already. I would expect that. But if they don't, then we didn't miss it. Awesome. Awesome. There's so much that they can do here, man. And they're already doing so much shit. Look at this. Got like aware fit opening. How crazy is that stuff? I wonder if it's still open. I want to go to see these guys. I want to go get a tattoo. Okay, well this is a long time ago. May 22. Okay, that's admin. May 22. Yeah. April. And then 2020. You see, they need a bit of help over here scheduling this stuff, and maybe even automation. There's something called Podium and some other platforms as well that you can use. You can schedule stuff and it can just basically post automatically. So once again, great reviews, great pictures. Check this out. Awesome. This is really cool, man. So yeah, well done. I think we can move on to the next section. Cool, here we are on Instagram. And yeah, I can see they've got around 2,800 posts, around 15,000 followers. Very, very cool. Once again, they must have a great contact list, email list, etc. If they don't, I would just, to make sure that we don't miss it, email and contact list. Let's say strategy. Probably have one already. No harm in relooking that. And check the cool pics and little short videos and things like that. So cool, man. Check that out. I dig those the eyes there. Look at that, man. It's amazing shit. Look at that. These guys are great. I think I need to go get a tattoo. Oh, and this is pretty cool. They had something going on some time ago, December 2023, where this is just fucking brilliant. I like this. Giveaway worth 60,000 Rand. 4-hour session every month for a year. And here are the rules. And that doesn't seem too bad. And I think they got quite a bit of traffic out of this and everything. I think it must have been quite fun. And I would like to have a follow-up on this. And I don't know if I missed it somewhere, but who won it? And how's about short videos and things like that, or content on that person that won, and the whole journey of them coming in and spending their 4-hour sessions every month. I think that would be a whole story on its own that you could basically produce and everything, and get back on content over all the platforms. And just some more awesome tattoos. Look at that. Lacquer chops, man. Nice. What's that? Some stoics there. What's that? Cool. I think I'd look at some stoics. Be pretty cool. Alright, nice. Go next section. But before we go next section, are there any tasks? I think what I would do over here is I just follow up on content. Just follow up on that. Other than that, I wouldn't really do anything here. This is just, it's like complete. Yeah. Cool, let's go next section. Okay, LinkedIn. You know what, man? This is cool. It's enough. We've got cool stuff and everything. I think maybe after like the whole 7-11 4 content strategy and everything has been has been implemented and all that, I would then just put a couple of professional things together that just meets the algos here. I wouldn't worry too much about LinkedIn, although stuff you put there, there are still people on this platform that aren't on other platforms that you could still grab. So it's not a bad idea. So let's just do a task here. Let's go 7114.
Music licensing reimagined.
There's it, without killing ourselves. Just something basic. Right, let's go to the next platform. So I see they're on TikTok as well. Very cool. They got 758 followers. And they got some nice content over here as well. Very nice. This thing didn't download all of the images. You can see their views can go a bit higher and all that stuff, but who gives a shit? I mean, I bet these guys have people on the waiting list, you know. So I think they just got to keep on keeping on. That's it. I think they just got to keep on the 7114 content. That's what I'm going to say again. I know I'm carrying on like a papagaya with this thing the whole time, but believe me, you're going to see what the 7114 content's about, and you're going to fucking freak out. You guys are going to be hitting me on the DMs and all that shit, and then I've got a waiting list. I actually do have a waiting list building up on that already. Anyhow, that's a task done. Let's go next section. X. Okay, if we go to X, previously known as Twitter. I'm sure everyone knows that by now. Right, we see that, okay, we go, alright, okay, cool, here we go, 259, 205 followers, yeah, nothing wrong over here. All I do for a task, once again, what am I going to say, 7114, baby, 7114, I think I'm going to do a one-pager, and then leave the link below in this video, and you can just pick that up for free. I'll give you a 7114 explanation and all that, bit of a background, and maybe I'll leave some ideas in there as well that you can work on if you'd like. Otherwise, just give me a buzz and see what we can do for you. Now, when it comes to competitors and inspiration, I usually sit with a business owner in the war room, and we look at competitors. We look at people in their region, their area, their province/state, in the country, and we look at people all over the world as well. Other tattoo artists, what they're doing. We'll check around at some first world countries, what have you, and see what they're doing to get some inspiration, get some ideas, look at what the competitors are doing. What I will do here is I'm not really going to look at competitors in their area. I usually do that in the war room, like I say it. So I'll actually go elsewhere and see what we can find. So if we take a look over here, I went Tattoo Shops Australia, see what comes up over here. And yes, obviously I know who most of us are thinking about, but let's give it some neutral perspectives here. Authentic, look at that, 1,100 reviews, 4.9, 10 years plus in business. We have Celebrity Inc., Surface Paradise, we have 2.4 thousand, 4.8, that's still fucking brilliant. And then we have CB Inc., Tattoo Brisbane, 4.1 thousand, 4.9, that's fucking 5 years plus in business. Look at that, that's crazy shit. Alright, okay, now let's look at this stretch here. Alright, there we go, we saw that, CB Inc. Okay, VC Inc. Tattoo, 660, 356, 4.9, 4.9, 4.9, 882, 1,700, Stone Art, 4.9, Celebrity Inc. 1,300, 4.9, Pretty Inc. 527, 1,300, 4.9, 4.9, 2,683, Haley Blossom 5 star, 1,258, 200, 749, 768, 527, 4.405, 5, 5, Carrot Tattoo Studio 5, 2,300, not bad, 4.8344, 4.9. So obviously we're going to look at the highest being 4,000. Let's take a look at them. Let's see what they're doing. First of all, we take a look at their reviews. We go the newest. We see Brett 9 hours ago. This is my first tattoo and I would have made a job. Okay, awesome, cool. Hi Brett, it was a pleasure to check. The owner comes back. Very cool response, cool. Oh, here we go, 4-star. 12 hours ago, got 2 tattoos and done. Careful, but yeah, prefer starting on time. I get clients run over and call. Sarah. Okay. Sorry, we didn't meet the bar. Renee, Sarah, Ruck. Awesome, cool, great. Review, check there. Review, cool. Great reviews. Chad. The Chad. Awesome service, truth and amazing artist and person. I'm Jay recommending. Okay, cool. Ezra. Cool. Great reviews. Okay, I ain't going through 4,000 of them. Cool. So let's go to their website. Ooh, like removing your USB incorrectly. Okay, take me there. What's going on? Go to the site, man. See, let me just show you there. So, certificate is valid. The SSL, it's secure. It's all okay. It's just these little final little settings. Okay, cool. Check that out, man. Nice. 4,000 plus 5-star reviews from happy customers. Nice that they put that there. Book appointment. Nice. Info. Nice and neat and clean and all that. Brisbane's highest rated tattoo studio. Okay. What's your CB Ink? Cool. View gallery. Book appointment. Nice. Yeah, they got some rewards and shit. Just by the way, I would like to help Aware get an award. Yeah, so this is the Brisbane tattoo shop here. Okay, tattoos. Cribbit tattoo, the life, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, they're giving you like the whole rundown. Flash and pre-made tattoo, cover app tattoo. Okay, so what is this that they're doing here? They're showing you flash and promote. Check what this is. Flash and pre-designed tattoos, Brisbane. Sorry, I'm reading quick because I don't want to take too much of your time. Now, pre-designed tattoos are pieces that artists have perfected ahead of time, which makes them super quick, easy, and affordable option in the market for new ink. Okay, that's pretty cool. So a bit of inspiration there. I don't know who's doing this. They probably are. I might have missed it. Sorry. But anyway, we'll keep that in mind. Okay, very cool. They also have the facts and everything. Okay, nice. See, what do they say about cover-up tattoos? Cover-up tattoos are our specialty. Laser tattoo removal service. Okay, so they do that. Okay, cool. And then they have facts and all of that as well. Nice. Masterville door. Realism. Tattoos. Okay, cool. Okay, then they have a gallery on that and all. I think this is kind of I think Aware is doing this pretty well. Walking accepted 7 days a week ago. Yeah, they're giving some rules. You see, that's good. Okay, cool. Meet the artist. Brisbane most talented too. Been fortunate enough to do. Okay, the thing. I get it. Got like the profile and like all these things here. It's photo there. Okay, cool. Not sure. We'll check out our tattoo on the page where you can find more each about. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so this is how they do. That's that profile. Okay, cool. I imagine, obviously. Okay. Okay. Rules. Okay. Yeah, they do some of this. Don't know if that's inspiration. Okay. Cool. Did I miss the socials? That's crazy. Oh, they have like a chatbot thing over here. Let me see if I can catch them on socials. Yeah, they do have a Facebook channel. Look at this. 21,000 likes, 23,000 followers. Insane shit, man. They have a crazy following. Email list, contact list. Yeah, they have wait lists, man. I'm sure these guys are so busy. Okay, cool. They post frequently, seem to be consistent. Okay, cool. Sold. Yes, they're on YouTube as well. It's just crazy. I mean, they don't have any of these links on their website. Wonder what the intention is there. Anyway, we see they have 70 subscribers, 20 videos. I have some analytics software as well that I use, that I can check on all video analytics and things like that, metrics and whatever. Use 97,000, so their channel views 97,000. Last 30 days 260. They're going to have 20 videos. You can see July there was a spike. Okay, pretty short form there. Short form. Okay, that's pretty short. You see, there we have some interviews and things like that. Really cool. This is kind of the idea that I had for Aware. I definitely think this will be worthwhile for them doing. I actually have a bit of a idea how they could get more hours than what is on here and more content in a shorter space of time. Okay, I'm not going to search further on other channels and all that. I'm sure you'll agree with me that they are heavyweights. They know what they're doing. Let's go to Beverly Hills. Monkey face tattoos, 444. Inked Zen, 58. The Honorable Society Tattoo Shop, 1,500. 143. Let's take a look at what's inside this thing. Okay, Cleopatra, 75. Inked Zen, 58. Okay, Honorable Society Tattoo Shop, 4.9, 1,489. So, set the bar. Karma. 10, 26, 47, 43, 15, 123, 160, 35, 150. I wonder if this is even the right place to look. I don't know, man. It's just like a dipstick test, you know what I mean? But we would in this case obviously go for this one here. It's just more social proof than what everybody else has. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anybody else. It's just what people are saying, man. Newest. 19 hours ago. Got my very first tattoo over there. Funny, the other one said the same thing. Almost the same. Also the very first tattoo. Maybe the appointment went well because rapid email answers upon arrival with a bit of delay or tattoo on it, Daniel. Very nice and technique. Okay. Cool. Flavio. Yes. Awesome. Cool. Thanks. Owner's response. Good reviews. Owner responds. All that consistent. Nice. Okay, it's happening. Nothing more to do here. Nothing to see here, folks. Okay, let's go to the website. Okay, so here we go. There you got the email, you got the contact number, this banner, you got their socials and everything. I don't see a YouTube.
Music licensing
Honor
reimagined.
Society. Okay, boom, schedule now. West Hollywood's Premier Digital Society Tattoo. Okay, explore our portfolio. Okay, fine line, traditional, watercolor, realism, delicate scripts. Schedule now. Okay, cool. Goal oriented, clean, call to action, common questions. Here's the facts. Okay, recently authored. Okay, for the blog and all that stuff. Facebook. Okay, there we go. We can see we're looking for different things here, folks. Things that we haven't seen already. 1,000 followers, 7,200 followers. Okay, today. We're looking for some inspiration. Okay. That's crazy.
Artlist.io.
Okay, let's go Facebook. I don't know, 1,000 followers.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, consistency. What in the hell? Okay.
Artlist.io.
Okay. Freemason. Alright. See, it's good. There's nothing wrong, you know. Just don't know about the inspiration.
Music licensing reimagined.
Check if there's anything on YouTube.
Talk about for real. Straight up.
Okay, this is what I
I've been wanting
found.
to talk about this a long time. I want to talk about tattoos. What do you mean? What? Tattoos? I never seen nothing like that on you. Now, I want to talk about tattoos. I want to talk about why aren't you getting tattooed at my homies, the Honorable Society. Let me tell you about this.
Artlist.io.
You see that? You see the fine line? You see the fine line? What to do? You know not.
Okay, cool. This guy's carrying on. Cool. But it's not their channel. So, whatever. I'm getting out, man. Ninja bomb. Alright, let's go London tattoo. 131, 1,100, 1,200. 1,100, 1,200, 192, 70, 540, 1,200, 2,000. Let's go for Tattoo Heroes. Go reviews. Newest. 6 hours ago. A few 3 days ago. They don't even really answer frequently. I mean, they have over 2,000 reviews. So whatever, man. Seems like it's happening for them. Website. Okay, here we go. Website. Chat now, all the stuff up there. Typical banner, everything. Got the socials there. Tattoo heroes. So what's your idea tattoo? Is it full gallery? heroes, artists, piercings, okay, heroes. Fuck, I got like some slow bandwidth going here, man. Okay, see how they did it here. Resident, blah, blah, blah. Christian, languages, tattoo styles, dun. Full portfolio. Like the layout, the way that they did it. Okay, cool. Piercings. Generally available 30 minutes for the maximum 3 piercings per per. So yeah, some rules and stuff. Don't know if there's any inspiration over here. Okay, they have the typical stuff here, man. Got the WhatsApp chat and all of that. Here's YouTube. Ah, YouTube doesn't go anywhere. You see. Came across a mistake, a problem. Now this would be work to configure and to get that all sorted out and everything, but I'm not going to worry about this right now. Cool. Back to the board. I think we saw that. Inspiration, usually what I'll do is I'll put some competitor snapshots down over here when I'm in the war room session, and then we'll do some like inspiration, things that that the business owner saw, the team saw, that they like, that they'd like to implement and everything. And then obviously we look at implement, and then what we'll do is we'll take that, we'll do an estimation on all of them, we'll look at what resources we need, what we have, things like that at our disposal, and then we'll get her done. Anyway, now we gather all the tasks and bring them down to the project pivot system. I won't bore you with watching me. Okay, there we go. I did that. We can take a look at these tasks. So what we said was, for reviews, there is a concierge. Basically, that consists of 2 or 3 parts of work that has to be done. This usually takes, there's about 2 or 3 parts of this activity. This can be done in 1 hour. I'll still get into how it all works. When it comes to the website, doing the intro video, that should be around an hour. I'll go into this a little bit more when I sit with a business owner or a strat session around this. Then we'll break this down into more tasks. But for now, what I can say is, for the intro video, it'll take around an hour to do a 1 minute or 2 minute video. For the interviews, I will basically allocate an hour for each interview. And then for the 7-11-4 content, I'm allocating 14 hours to get this done. Once again, there'll be many little tasks coming from these stories or these cases, of which I will get into at another point. Right, if we go to YouTube, I'm going to allocate 10 hours to the 7-11-4 content strategy. In YouTube, that means that each video will have to get a description and tagging and everything, all the settings and all the copy and all that stuff, all the configuration, what have you, to get done. So there's 7 hours of content each hour, if it is 1 clip each, but there are going to be more. So we don't want to tie this up too tightly in the beginning. We want to be adaptable as well. So if anything changes, if we come up with any ideas that could be to our benefit, we want to be adaptable. We don't want to tie down too strictly where we can't really move. So let's be smart about it and just allocate 10 hours toward that and see how it goes. Remember, this is called a pivot system, and I'm going to show you how this is possible in a while. Okay, let's go to Facebook. For the contact list or email list strategy, we want to go and search through the Facebook friends and all of that in our network and everything. Want to go check through those people. Who are they? Are they duplicate contacts, things like that, what have you. So we've got to take a look at that. That could take a little bit of time, but we break it down. So I would spend an hour on that and see how many people I get, what I get, all of that stuff. And then I'm going to build an email template and maybe a WhatsApp template or something like that. So a little bit of copy to send out to them, get their interest, and basically get them to sign up on an email. And then so I'll take another hour for that, and then I'll take another hour we can sit and actually discuss some of the options as a team and look at how many mails do we want to send out, what it should kind of say, how long the mails should be. Typically would like it to be short and sweet and have some call to action. So I'd give that maybe a little workshop of 2 hours. So I'd say if we're looking at around about 4 hours, say 5 hours, it's worth it, and then look at the scheduling and everything. So I feel that 5 hours will be enough to get this show on the road. The contact list and email strategy, without having something that is in the air and not being implemented and failure to launch. Okay, let's go to Instagram and let's do the same thing. We'll just put down here that we'll estimate on 5 hours, and then follow up on campaign. We'll give that we'll give it 2 hours, an hour for research and an hour for action. We go to LinkedIn. This content, I wouldn't even work too much on this. I'll allocate 10 hours to this as well, but with the exception that we're going to look at planning work and we're going to look at priorities first. If we go to TikTok, I'll also put 10 hours down, but first starting with YouTube and the website, and then work our way out to the other channels. So this is an estimation. Once again, it is subject to looking at priorities and a few other metrics. Let's just keep this on 10 hours, but I can guarantee you the estimation is going to reduce quite substantially because of the previous efforts that you've done on YouTube, the website and all that stuff. But it's interesting shit. It's great stuff that unfolds as you go, and you learn so much, and then whatever you learn you put in the retro session and you discuss together as a team and look at what you did well, what you did not so well, and how you can adapt and what you would do differently. So when it comes to competitors and inspiration, we do have a few ideas. Once again, I've got some stuff that I saw. I'm not going to include it in this video. If you're really interested in seeing what the competitor view looks like and the inspiration for them prior to it being published, then reach out to me in the comments and let's see if there are enough people that actually want to see something like that to motivate the whole exercise. I don't mind doing that. And there we go. So now what we do is we put this on our wish list. And our wish list basically looks like this. Well, our board looks like this. This is our wish list, also based on priority and value. And then what we'll do is what we decide to take on for the pivot cycle, which could be a week or 2 weeks, we will then say, all right, let us then take these highest priority things and let's put them into do. And what we would do is look at the estimations, the time that it's going to take, because there's a certain amount of points or hours that we are willing to take into a week sprint or 2-week sprint. And then from there, we will follow the process of moving through the board, moving through the stages. So how this works is we'll bring reviews into there. We'll bring the website tasks into there. They don't have to be in a particular order right now. We're going to get all this synchronized. Okay, so there we have all the tickets in our wish list, and what we'll do is we'll prioritize them, and from there we'll decide when we have our session, our workshop of a couple of hours, then we'll move into what is to do. And then when we kick off the sprint, then we'll start with to do, and we'll start pulling from to do, and then people, whoever's working on those tasks, will then move it into doing and continue from doing. When a task is ready, then we will basically take it to the next section, which is review or testing, which would be reviewed or tested by one or more people. And then if that is considered done, then it goes to done. We also have a definition of done, so everyone is clear on that. And then when all the tickets are basically here and we get to the end of the sprint of a week or 2 weeks, whatever we've decided on, then we will go to the retro session and we will look at all the work we did and score it according to what we did well, what we did badly or not so well, and what we can do to improve. We learn from that. If we need to put a few rules in play and all of that, we do that as well. We agree as a team, we have some pizza, have some beer, cigars, maybe some whiskey, and we start the next sprint. So this is all I'm going to show right now. Thank you for watching. Up to this point, if you did, you're a champion. I really thank you.